Has all the information about the people who are sponsors, all of the Gullah Geechee businesses and organizations that have helped to sponsor us. We have a letter from Congressman Alcee Hastings.
The Maroons.
From the Maroons as well. The letter from the Maroons is actually very exceptional. Unfortunately, they weren't able to travel here directly, but again, we do have our Jamaican liaison here, Ms. Augustine.
Yeah.
But the letter that the Maroons wrote was very outstanding. They're very connected with us, and they're very happy to know that for once the truth is going to be told about their history and the connection between us and the Maroons in the Bahamas and other islands, as well as in the Gullah Geechee area.
Get more of an understanding or overstanding of what programming is like. So if I start to tell you over and over and over and over that your name is something other than what's on your passport, eventually I'll get you to say it. If I keep telling you that no, somebody next door to you doesn't exist, they don't exist, they don't exist, they don't exist, I can drive you into a psychosis because you're starting to wonder, are you seeing things then? Because someone that you do believe that person exists because you see them every day. But that is what has happened with a lot of our cultures. People have been programmed to believe they're non-existent, or programmed to believe there's something you should avoid. So if you hear uncivilized people, you are programmed to say, well, I don't need to be around them kind, right? I need to stay away from an uncivilized individual. So when you hear the reverse, you believe the reverse construct. Civilized. Oh, I need to be around them. All right? But who's doing the civilization and who's defining what civilization is? Because the first civilizations we know were in Kemet and Kush. It's in the Niger Valley. You understand when the Nile Valley is? That was civilization. All right? Because people were able to cultivate the land. They were able to build monumental structures that still exist eons after they were first built. You see, they have literally weathered the storm. So that is what you call brainwashing, all right? When you get to the point where, you know, if you get clothes, dark colored clothes, but you wash them, eventually what happens to the color? It fades. So that's why people call it brainwashing, because someone keep washing your brain with negativity, all the positives start fading after a while. If you get lies all the time, all the truth starts fading after a while. And you start believing them lies. And as I said yesterday, and I know we all unheard it, a lie going to get them faster than the truth. All right? So we are now in Hollywood, Florida. And so if y'all start to look around, I remember when I came here and first wanted to find the Seminoles, and they were like, okay, go to Hollywood, and they made it seem like what you got here, it was going to be so obvious. But if you look around, it still kind of looks like, you know, anywhere else in Florida. It doesn't stand out just looking. So it's very interesting. But you see the sign coming up here on the left, Seminole Way, which is where we're about to turn on. And that's about the only thing that suddenly made me know I was going in the right direction. I was getting close to them, and then finally getting to the sign here. When we all gather together, it's important that we share our story. And it's even that much more important that we share it intergenerationally. Many times what we do is share our story with our peers, people in our same age group, because that's who we're more likely to be around. But it's important to do it intergenerationally.
I mean, the wisdom cycle and council of elders, and all of you here today, I'm really impressed because Queen is indeed a patriot. Believe me, it is not so easy for her and the entire nation to put such, you know, a program in first. You know, in Africa, I mean, now the name Gullah, Geechee Nation, more in Sierra Leone and Liberia, is, I mean, a household name. It's a household name. This is simply because of the work Queen has been doing over the past years. I mean, to keep the culture alive, to tell the people about their history and what needs, I mean, to be done. So really, I'm pleased. But my question here is I just want to ask the Queen, but really it has to go through the protocol, through the Minister of Information. What is the nation doing about the distortions of the history? I have a card here about for my brother who is doing a history in Denmark. Yeah, and the Queen has been trying very hard, to keep the culture alive. But along the line, there has been some distortions of our history. What is the nation doing about that? How do we try to resuscitate the history, the past? How do we make it real? Because I know Queen has been working all this while. Oh, go to Bockarie, I'm busy. I'm putting these things together. Oh, so what I did was that I'll never call her. All what I need to do is to talk through the Minister of Information. That is the right procedure. That's the protocol. So I want to say here that we need to support Queen and the Gullah nation in whatever aspect that we have. The ideas have to come together. Let's come together alive to share what Queen is doing within the United States of America. It's not so easy, really, to bring African Americans together. It's not so easy, whether through music, through diverse ways. So in whatever we're doing, I need to have to be gracious to the Almighty God. And she used to say, it's a divine intervention. So today, it's indeed a divine intervention for all of us to be here. So once more, I want to thank Queen, and I pray that the peace and blessing of the Almighty God will continue to flow upon all of them. And once more again, I thank the Minister of Information for such a laudable and strength that she has been giving to the Queen and the Gullah nation. I just want to thank and commend them for this wonderful task. I thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Brother Augustine, for those words. In our few minutes riding back to the hotel, I will answer the part about this, but I'll say right now, part A to that answer is that definitely the thing that we are already doing is this. The only thing that counteracts lies is truth. The only defense to libel is truth. And we've been libeled. And so now we have to stand and be speakers and be truth tellers. And that is our voice. And so that helps to change everything.